Hello, DDP students. Welcome to another tutorial of the Carabiner Shuttle pen. In the last one, we finished the second part of the pen barrel. And what we're going to do now is we're going to do a pen barrel sub-assembly. So the first thing that I want to do is once I have a new design going, I want to save this. Okay, and we're going to call it just what it is, pen barrel sub-assembly. We never want to start an assembly on a component. We always want to do a separate file where we can assemble everything. And we're going to take our pen barrel that we just completed. We're going to right click and insert that into the current design. All right, and we'll just leave that there. We'll set that. And we're going to insert these color selectors into these slots right here. So I'm just going to start with my first one, which is black. I'm going to insert that into the design. Okay, I'm going to move this up and over. It's facing the direction that we want it to. So we're going to just move this here. We're going to go to assembly and join, and let's go zoom way in here. I'm just going to close this up for a minute. Okay, and what we want is on this face here. So the center of this face, not the bottom part, but the top part. We're gonna get that. And what we want is the inside of this right here. So we're gonna swing that around. And we want this face. So we're gonna zoom in and we're gonna get that center here. It's gonna land right in there, but it's not gonna fit perfectly. So let's get another view of this. So you can see that it's cutting it into this part. That's not what we want. So we are going to select this axis here, and we're going to do a negative 0.1. Okay, that's better. And we're going to select this axis here, and we're going to just do a 0.01. That's going to set it down where we want it. We're going to hit enter, and we've done our first one. So all we need to do is repeat this process for the other color selectors. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to rotate it to this face that I want facing me, which is this right here. I'm going to open up my data panel, and I'm going to find the next one, which is blue, insert that into the current design. Okay, I'm going to try to rotate this a little better. So they're facing in the same way. But what I want is, I want the other side of this, not the side that's facing me, but I want to rotate this around. Okay, and that's okay. We can just have it flat like that. And assemble, joint. We're going to get the same spot right here. Make sure it's flat. And let's scroll back around to the face we want. Let's close this up, which is going to be right here. Okay, and let's okay, so we want to zoom out. We're going to do the same thing as we did. So we're going to select on this. And here we're going to try a negative 0.1. And that went to the other direction. So if that happens, you simply just do a 0.1. That's going to set it where we want. Now we're going to choose this here. And this is going to be a 0.1. All right, we're going to set that. And again, we're just sort of repeating this process here. So we're going to go to our data panel. If you feel like you've gotten the hang of it, of course, you can just fast forward. But if you want to keep watching, there's little things like where one was a negative 0.1 and then the other one was a 0.1. So that's why it's worth to kind of keep watching. So we're going to orientate this differently. Let me move it so I can get this one here, swing this around. Okay, so we could see the side of it better. And just like with the last one, we want to hit the target on the side that's not facing me. We want to swing this around. And then we're going to get this interface here. Okay, so we're going to hit this one. I'm going to try a 0.1 first. Okay, and then for this direction here, 0.01. Oh, I didn't type that in. Okay, set that, and we have one more to go. So I'm going to rotate this pen. So this is the last base here, and let's see what's going on with this. So I want this to be rotated. Let's get one of these. Okay, so it's facing me a little more. The orientation is important. Okay, I think that'll be good enough. All right, so we want to swing this around. Okay, that's good. And I believe it's this, hold on here, find the right place, here it is. Okay, and we're gonna set this here to try a 0.1 first. Okay, I had a feeling it was gonna do that. Let's do the negative. Okay, and then we'll set this up to the same 0.01. Set that, and that is the first part of our subassemblies. Let's just take a look at it in home view. Oh, do we have, this became disengaged. Let's investigate. All right, DDP student. So the problem with that was just the way it was orientated and what I selected. So I'm just gonna back up and just do this real quickly again, so you can see it done correctly. So what I want is, this is the face that I want it to go on right here. I'm gonna lift that up, and I'd like it to be orientated in a way that is gonna connect. So I'm gonna grab this anchor here and I'm gonna turn it so the sides are somewhat lined up. I'm gonna hit OK, and I'm going to, let me close this up. Okay, I'm gonna add my joint to the other side. Swing that around, and we want fix here. Okay. And now we're just gonna do our final touches. So for this direction, we're gonna do the negative 0.1, and for this here, 0.0. Okay. See if everything worked out. Seemed to. Okay, so let's put that in isometric view. And this is the first part of the subassembly. So now we're going to bring the springs in and a little piece that's going to kind of keep all of these four pin barrels and ends together. Okay, so I'll see you at the next tutorial.